The unemployment rate in September fell to the lowest level it has been since 1969. Overall job growth was okay, but half of the previous month. Wages rose, and temporary help services was able to put together 3 months of consecutive growth. Hello, this is Bruce Steinberg of SteinbergEmploymentResearch.com reviewing September 2018 U.S. employment trends and developments. The Current Population Survey, or CPS, but commonly known as the Household Survey, reports the unemployment rate fell 0.2% to 3.7% in September, the lowest it has been in nearly 40 years. However, the size of the civilian labor force grew by only 150,000, and there were 420,000 more employed persons, while there were 270,000 fewer unemployed persons. In addition, there were only 74,000 more persons classified as not in the workforce. In other words, because of a sizable increase in the number of employed persons and a solid decline in the number of unemployed persons, all at the same time the labor force increased by a relatively small number, the unemployment rate dropped. The number of non-farm jobs increased 134,000 in September, which was half the growth of August's 270,000 and slightly less than July's increase of 165,000, but clearly a big improvement over the 14,000 job growth the economy experienced a year ago in September 2017. The private goods producing sector was up 46,000 jobs in September, and that was better than August's increase of 37,000. A year ago in September 2017, it was up 15,000. Manufacturing was up 18,000 jobs in September, and August's initially reported decline was revised to a gain of 5,000. A year ago, in September 2017, manufacturing was up 6,000. The construction sector continued to build more jobs with an increase of 23,000 in September that was slightly weaker than the gain of 26,000 in August. A year ago, in September 2017, it was up only 9,000. Mining and logging was up 5,000 jobs in September, which followed growth of 6,000 in August. A year ago, in September 2017, it was flat. The private service providing sector increased by only 75,000 jobs in September, which was much slower than the 217,000 it added in August. However, a year ago, in September 2017, it increased by only 1,000 jobs. The retail trade sector removed 20,000 jobs from its inventory of personnel after adding almost 12,000 in August, which was initially reported last month of a decline of almost 6,000. A year ago, in September 2017, it was up 1,800 jobs. The professional and business services sector experienced growth of 54,000 jobs in September, and that was slightly down from the 65,000 increase of August. A year ago, in September 2017, it was up 27,000 jobs. Computer systems, design, and related services increased 4,800 jobs in September, and that computes to only slightly less than the 5,100 it gained in August. The education and health services sector added 18,000 jobs in September, courtesy of a 12,000 job decline in private educational services, with its healthcare and social assistance component increasing by almost 30,000 jobs. Home healthcare services gained only 2,200 jobs in September, which was slightly less than the 5,300 jobs it added in August. The leisure and hospitality sector was down 17,000 in September, which was a big swing from the 21,000 it added in August. However, a year ago, in September 2017, it was down 75,000. The total number of government jobs was up 13,000. In September, the federal government declined 1,000. State government added 22,000, mainly in public education, and local government was down 8,000. Temporary help services was able to put together 3 months of increases with a gain of 10,600 jobs in September for a total of 3,059,500 temporary help service jobs. This works out to a 0.3% sequential gain and 2.9% increase from September 2017. The September performance marks the first time in almost a year that temporary help services increased for 3 consecutive months. Temporary help services portion of all jobs was up in September, now stands at 2.0465% compared to August's 2.0412%. A year ago, in September 2017, it was 2.0224%, and 2 years ago, in September 2016, it was 2.0052%. As the unemployment rate was at its lowest level in almost 4 decades, it stands to reason that wages should rise as employers compete for workers. And they did. Overall hourly wages were up 0.29% in September and up 2.75% from September 2017. Although this is a slower rate of increase seen in the previous month, which was up 0.33% sequentially and up 2.92% year over year, it is still higher than it was earlier in the year. Hurricane Florence hit during the survey week, and this could have had an impact on the numbers. However, the BLS pointed out that the response rate of the surveys of employers, from which the sector job counts are derived, as well as from the household survey, from which the unemployment rate is calculated, were within normal range, but it was not possible to quantify the impact of the hurricane. This has been Bruce Steinberg, and this is just a brief sample of the employment data and analysis we provide.